because there's just a lot of information to cover, okay? So number one, we're going to talk about addresses. We're going to talk about, real quick, customer information. It's very important that as we deliver faster, and that we're trying to deliver faster, build faster, and do some different things of that nature, that the address information, the RTO information, the address information, the payment information is very accurate, okay? Had a couple situations recently on deliveries where the address has been wrong and been wrong by quite a large distance. So it's very, very important that that you were putting in that correct information, and that you were taking the time to double check it. I understand with all the people on the lot, all the phone calls you've been getting, I'm sure that I know that it's been crazy. I've been with some dealers and know it's been crazy, but it's very, very important that you put in that information moving forward, okay? It's very, very important that you do that, all right? Number two, we are moving forward. We have hired and moved a third person into customer service to help support you more, okay? So her name is Emily Lentz. She'll be on the phone. She is new to customer service, not new to Sheds Direct. And so she has a tremendous amount of knowledge about buildings, about options, about different things of that nature. She started on Tuesday. We've already seen a huge improvement in phone calls being answered. And so it's very important that, when you speak to her, introduce yourself, let her know who you are. We're super excited about having that third person on there in customer service. And once again, it's there to support the dealers more and be able to handle more phone calls. Number three is deliveries, okay? Starting June 1st, so you need to go ahead and start communicating this to your customers today. Starting June 1st, they will need to be present at delivery or have someone present for them at delivery, okay? The reason for this is because we are trying to make sure that we communicate with either the customer or someone there that the building is in the right place, everything is good with the building, the building is level, the block job looks right, and there's going to be a piece of paper they sign off on to say, yes, everything looks good, or they're going to sign off on it and say, no, this needs to be fixed. It's going to allow us to immediately know if there's an issue, number one, so these issues don't lag, and number two, if there is an issue with the delivery and the driver can fix it, he's going to fix it immediately, okay? And we're not going to wait a week, 2-3 weeks for an issue or for a resolution. So it's very, very important that you are communicating this moving forward to your customers, that they understand that either they have to have someone there, or either they need to be there or have someone there, okay? And they're going to be able to sign off, and the customer can sign off on all that stuff. So make sure you're communicating that. Number three is aged inventory and the bargain barn, okay? Next week on Monday, you're going to hear a lot of communication about this. And that is that on Mondays, we're going to start uploading 3 buildings a week into the bargain barn, okay? This will be a section in your compass, and I'm not going to go into great details right now. I'm going to be doing more podcasts on this week. My DMs will be talking to you about this week, and each week there'll be 3 buildings uploaded, and in many cases these buildings will be discounted heavily, $500, $800, $1,000 off some of this older inventory to get this stuff liquidated and gone. My focus is that every morning, every Monday morning, a New York dealer would open their compass up, look at the bargain barn, and say, man, I got 1 building on my lot and 1 building a few miles away, or 50 or 60 miles away, and man, these have been liquidated by 50%, 40%, 30%, whatever it may be. And so it's very important that you are going to really be knowing this is coming down the pipe on Monday, and be really listening to the podcast and the information I send out on how this works, okay? So super excited about this as we continue to focus on aged inventory, as we continue to focus once, lot models begin to start flowing and things like that. we'll be shuffling some inventory over the next week or two, moving some inventory around, getting a few new builds out there, taking some buildings and doing some different things to really make sure everybody has a good stock. It's very important that we're focused on aged inventory to get this stuff going, okay? So Bargain Barn, be prepared for that coming down the pike as I give you more information on that. Number 4, let's see here. Actually, that would be number 4. So number 5 is the RTO changes that are coming down the pipe starting June 1st. Okay, the RTO changes that are coming down the pipe starting June 1st. I have a document here that we're going to review verbally real quick, and then I'm going to send an email out to all my DMs, and I'm going to send an email out to all my customers, and we're going to review new RTO schedule. So this is probably one of the most important pieces of this call, is this new RTO schedule that is coming down the pipe starting June 1st, okay? Starting June 1st. It's very important that you review this. It's very important that you review this. It's very important that you understand this for June 1st, okay? So this is how it works verbally. I'm going to review this a little bit with you now. First off, non-reoccurring and reoccurring payments. There's about 3 or 4 things you really need to focus on. First off is cottages, okay? There is a different down payment schedule for non-reoccurring and auto pay cottages, okay? Moving forward, on non-reoccurring, okay, for 24, 36, 48, 54, and 60, 2 months down will be required, okay? 2 months down will be required on $10,000 and less on non-reoccurring, non-auto pay. Now, the good thing is on buildings $10,000 to $14,000 or $15,000, there's only 2 months down for 24 and 36, 3 months down for 48, 54, and 60. That's going to give you a little bit better than the $1,000, okay? That's going to give you better than the $1,000 down payment. And then on 15,000 to 19,000, it's going to be 3 months to 4 months, which is going to be a little bit better than $15,000 or $1,500, okay? So that's a good change. The reoccurring auto payment on cottages is 1 month down for cottages under 10,000, 10,000 and under, and 1 month to 2 months down on 14,000 to 15,000. Okay. Now, the customer wanted a $12,000 cottage. Before, they had to pay a $1,000 down payment. Now, on reoccurring down payments for cottages, they will only have to pay 1 payment down for 24 and 36 and 2 payments down for 48 through 60. That's a major competitive advantage, okay? This Word document has been broken out very simple, very easy for you to communicate to your customers and understand. So cottages are broken out a little bit different. Number 2, other products, your normal products, are broken out a little bit different as well. So now on non-reoccurring is for the most part the same. 10,000 and under, non-reoccurring, 1 payment down. Now 48, 54, and 60 is 2 payments down. That's not too much difference than what was out there. And then now here's the good thing: $10,000, $10,000 to $15,000 on non-reoccurring on a normal vinyl or smart shed. It's only 2 months down for 24 and 36, and 3 months down for 48 through 60. So this is going to give you a little bit easier down payment on larger buildings, okay? A little bit easier down payment on larger buildings. On reoccurring, for the month of June, have your pen and paper ready for this. For the month of June, buildings 10,000 and under, for 24 and 36 months auto pay is 0 down. 0 down for the month of June. This is very, very, very important that you're capitalizing on this. Okay, 0 down for the month of June. They're going to allow us to extend that into June. Okay, so it's very important that you are on this. Okay, got it, Jason. So it's very important that you understand that 0 down. Then for regular auto pay, 48, 54, and 60, it's 1 month down. Once again, though, here's another benefit. On a $12,000 building, 10,000 to 15,000 for 24 months auto pay, there is no longer the $1,000 down. It is 1 month down. It's going to be much easier for customers to get into these larger buildings under this new RTO schedule. Okay. The major change and the only real drawback that you're going to see is playhouses and dog kennels. Playhouses and dog kennels on the new RTO schedule starting June 1st will be 1 month down plus a security deposit of 10% for dog kennels, 5% for playhouses. The reason the RTO company is pushing on this and we are doing this is because many of the RTO dog kennels and playhouses that come back are in very bad condition. Okay, very bad condition, and so it's very important that you understand that, and that is the reason for that. Okay, so June 1st, a new RTO schedule that's coming out. My DMs will be sending emails out on this tomorrow. Okay, we will send out a MailChimp on this tomorrow as well. We will send this out very soon. Actually, we're going to send this out to the dealers today, and my DMs will be communicating this to you starting tomorrow. Also, my DMs are going to be calling and texting you to ask if you have any questions on the new RTO schedule. We believe this is going to be much more advantageous to us and the dealer. It's going to help you get into larger buildings easily. It's going to have 0 down, and it's going to allow you to be very simply communicate this to the customer. Okay, very simple to communicate this to the customer. So to recap, number 1, addresses, RTO, and payment. Make sure it's clear, make sure it's correct, and double check that before you send it in as we try to deliver faster and different things of that nature, okay? Hold on, let's see here. Okay, number 1, make sure you have that information correct, number 1. Number 2, the delivery docs. The customer has to either be there or have someone there at the point of delivery. Okay, we're going to have them sign a document saying that everything's good. If it's not good, the driver's going to fix it there immediately, or we'll immediately know if something's wrong. This is to improve customer service and a better customer experience. Okay, so that is 2. Number 3, we have a new person in support to help you more. Okay, her name is Emily Lentz. She is very, very knowledgeable about the business, about the company, and understanding, especially from a builder standpoint. This is our focus is to help support the dealers more and to improve the communication. And so we're adding a 3rd person into customer service. Number 4, the bargain barn. Know that that's out there. Know that it's coming. Be very prepared when we start communicating this, that you understand what it is, okay? Number 5, the new RTO changes. The new RTO changes. Make sure you read this as we push this out today, and your DMs push this out tomorrow. Make sure that you read it. Make sure you're aware of it. If you have any questions, let us know. But this should be a huge benefit going into June and a huge game changer going into June to allow us to continue to do what we've been doing and stay focused and aggressive. Okay, so understand those new RTO changes. Number 6, I forgot to mention this on the last dealer call. Number 6 is moving forward, we will no longer build barn-style playhouses, okay? All the playhouses that we will be building moving forward will be the A-frame style playhouses. This should not be an issue. The amount of barn-style playhouses that we sell, and we do not sell many of them at all for many reasons. Mainly due to cost, mainly due to the vinyl aspect, due to some different things. And so we no longer will be selling the barn-style playhouses. It will be the A-frame playhouses only moving forward. It should not be an issue because this is much more popular with customers. So it's already 10:50. I'm not going to open this up for questions because we got to jump to the next call. These calls will be are running a little bit longer today. If you have any questions, you can email me directly, or you can email your district manager, and we will, and he'll be able to review some of this stuff with you. I'm sending them the RTO schedule right now as we speak, and they will be following up with you this week to make sure you don't have any questions. So that's all I have for you guys. Continue to do a great job. Continue to both districts. New York has really taken off in the last few weeks. Indiana's staying strong. If we can just have some sunny weather in the U.S., I believe that business is going to boom. I know New York and Indiana, as well as North Carolina and Ohio, have seen just super wet monsoon rains over the last week and a half, and we're ready for some sunshine. So, guys, continue to do a great job. Keep up the great work. Be really focused this week and next as we start communicating changes. And guys, talk to you soon. Once again, keep selling.